So a while back, I showed you how to quickly install the Boscam onto the Taranis, and this works for just about any transmitter. And it was just kind of a quick and dirty video. There was not much to it, and it was kind of a quick tips video. So I'm going to show you today another way to do that. The video that I showed you last time, we had just used some dual lock, and this stuff worked great for a while, and like most dual lock or Velcro or anything to that nature, it's starting to wear out. And it's easy enough, we could just pull this stuff off and put some new on there. But this is a more permanent solution, and I'm all about the permanent solutions. So for this, we're going to go ahead and rip this stuff off, because that's completely worn out. So I went online the other day and I found this design by Tiro 1985. And it's a 3D printed mount that just utilizes this screw here and just kind of sits right here. And the issue that I ran into was, as you can see, it's kind of designed to fit right in there, in that little slot here. The issue though is this bottom piece right here was not long enough. So when I looked at the name, it looked strangely familiar, and I'm like, wait a minute, I think I know this guy. So I went on Instagram, and sure enough, there he was. He's been following my channel. Awesome dude. I reached out to him and said, you know, hey, this is a great design, but somehow my transmitter is a little bit different than your transmitter, even though they're the same transmitter. So I went ahead and gave him the measurements and the photographs, and the very next day he comes out with this. This is crazy, right? So as you can see, now it's long enough and it will fit right into that slot, right? We're good, or maybe. But if we look over here to the left of the mount, when I installed it right like this, it was kind of floating above the Taranis. We're talking right here. It was just kind of floating. So I reached out to him again and said, you know, the mount works great. It just needs one more modification. And the very next day, he comes out with this. So now this portion here is lengthened, this portion here is lengthened, and I'm going to go ahead and show you how this is installed. It's got a really kind of ingenious system here, where there's a hole on top, and then there's a hole down the bottom. Probably shouldn't have printed this out of black, but it is what it is. So you got a hole there, and the way this is designed is so you can put your hex head straight through it and access the screw. Awesome, easy, done. So to do this, we need the 2.5 millimeter. This is a MIP hex head. If you're interested, I put a video up and the link's right there. Awesome hex driver. So we just pop this in here, remove this one screw. It comes out with a washer. I didn't mean to turn that on, but all right. So what we're going to do is remove this washer. So we just have the screw. And then on the bottom of this, the shorter side here, this side, we're going to place the screw right in there. And this is actually cut for this screw to just fit right in there, just like that. And it fits flush once inside. So now we just take this and place it like this. Place this guy here. And this actually helps to take your hex driver and place it through into the screw before even starting this. And then we can go ahead and screw this right into that mount. Just make sure we're not cross-threading, and tighten it down. Just like that. Now, as you can see, this mount fits completely flush against here. And the other nice thing is, when the transmitter is sitting on you like this, instead of the Boscam being orientated this way, it's now going to be orientated this way. And it's going to give you a much better line of sight to it as you're flying. So the way this works, and it's not going to work for those of you who have cut these watch band things off, but it utilizes these metal pieces. These come out of the actual bands, and I know many of you have probably thrown those out, cut these off and sanded it down, but if that's the case, then you're stuck with the dual lock. If not, you can follow along here. So we've got these placed inside here, and what we do is we just capture the bottom one there, and then there's a little flap that we can pick up here, and then this just flits right in place, and then just roll it right over like that. And that fits perfect. Absolutely perfect. And you might think that it's up high, but it's really not any higher than this piece that's already been here. So as we're looking at this, there we go. Perfect. And I happen to like this. Am I gonna leave it in black? I don't know, but I like it. It gives me the perfect picture to this while this is at my chest here. Awesome. So I want to say a special thanks to Tim for not only designing this, but just altering it in such short time frame. Wow. So if you're interested in this setup, I have put the link below. I've also included a link to his Instagram page. Check him out. Cool dude. Very, very good at designing stuff. Into FPV quads. Overall cool dude. So many thanks for that and figuring out how to install this thing on my apparently unicorn X90 Plus. I guess most of the other ones have a thing that's down further. It doesn't come up. I happen to like this one. It used to, now that I've changed my case, I used to be able to grab it out of the case like this, but you know, I can still grab it like that. So it is what it is. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, click that thumbs up button. And let me know in the comments below, are you more into the 3D printed, or are you more into the dual lock setup, the ease of use there, the maybe lower cost of that, or just Boscam on a transmitter? What the heck do we need that? Let me know in the comments below. I'm interested to hear your views on this. And if you haven't done it already, go ahead and punch that subscribe button, because you only get to do it once and it's fun. I'll catch you later. Peace.